Round 8 of the FIM Motocross World Championship burst into life with MX2 Race One. David Herberto thought he grabbed the foxhole shot, but it was Febvre Herlings who did just that. He was cruising ahead of his rivals, but then fell from the lead on lap 7, allowing Jordi Tixier to go through into the lead. Valentin Guillot didn't quite go through there, but he did a couple of laps later, burst into second, and he challenged Tixier for the lead. And the pass for that lead came on lap 13. The standing construct Yamaha rider charging hard down the hill. Past the Frenchman. A couple of laps later, after following his former teammate, Febvre Herlings, with 3 laps to go, passed Tixier to get into second. And then he thought he'd pass Guillot at the top of the hill to take the lead. But Guillot responded immediately after a mistake from the KTM rider. And Guillot was through back at the end of the straight, but it wasn't long before the Bullet responded himself. But a great bit of riding there from Guillot. Coming into the final turn with 2 or 3 laps to go, Herlings was back in front. Almost lost the front in the process, but he did enough just to hold on to win race 1. Guillot second, Tixier third. MXGP Race One. Commander Sal was on the start line, but would only last a lap and would not rejoin or start race 2. Cairoli pulled the foxhole shot from Ferris as Rattray and Boutron crashed at turn 1. The battle for the lead was between Cairoli and Paulin, with Ferris third and Febvre in fourth, Bobryshev in fifth. Febvre found his way past the 111 of Dean Ferris as Gauthier Paulin went out on lap 6. He was out of second place and out of the race. Up front, though, Tony Cairoli came under the watchful eye of Romain Febvre, who tried as hard as he could on that factory Yamaha, but could not get quite close enough as he closed in on Cairoli. The French fans urging on their new hero here at Villars sous Ecot. Cairoli always did just enough, and with a couple of laps to go, found himself more than 2 seconds clear of the French Yamaha rider. It was Cairoli who rounded out the first turn and the final turn to get himself up the hill and over the line ahead of Febvre and Bobryshev in third. MX2 Race 2. Tonkov thought he'd grab the whole shot, but ran wide. Herlings so grabbed the foxhole shot as Guillot and Growlers crashed out spectacularly on the first uphill. Guillot would remount and charge his way back to 13th. Jonas had a steady ride to come home in 4th. Tonkov was in 5th as Herlings stormed around this circuit, edging clear of his rivals. But it was Tonkov who made a mistake, 3 to go, allowing Anstey up into 5th. Herlings had his hands full with Tim Geiser, but managed to hold on in the final laps of the race to pull clear. So Herlings on the Red Bull KTM was the winner in race 2. Geiser second for Honda Garibaldi, Tixier third, Jonas fourth, Anstey was 5th. And in terms of the Grand Prix itself, it was the first in 3 attempts for Herlings. Geiser second, Tixier third. That was your podium here in France. Herlings taking his 4th Grand Prix victory of the season. Herlings extends his lead at the top of the championship table. Guillot stays second, but is now 112 points back. Jonas is third, 1 point further back. So Herlings then stands proudly on the podium for win number 47 in his career. Jacques Boll handing him the winner's trophy here this weekend. And of course, he still leads the championship as we head to Majora in 2 weeks' time. And what was a great victory for the Dutchman here in France.
Mobilisé avec un club investi corps et âme.
Febvre Herlings, congratulations, another GP win, well deserved, and one that you were waiting for, really. Tell us about those starts, because you didn't have great gate picks either, but you just kind of had a skill and you still got both whole shots.
All night I've been studying the starts, and I was like, now I need to show I'm a champion. Now is a moment to pull 2 whole shots, and that's what I did today. And it's unbelievable because I came from all the way outside, almost from the tapas bar. So it's unbelievable. But as I said, I could never do it without all my sponsors. You know, Red Bull KTM Racing Team, Lieb Race, Iro, Alpine Star, Jumbo, Nesta, and Oakley. Everybody who helped me out, of course DC as well. So it's a pleasure to be winning for them, and we had a good day.
MXGP Race 2, and it was Max Nagel on the Red Bull Ice One Husqvarna who grabbed the whole shot this time, crossing the Fox line just there as Ferris and Paul entangled coming out of the first turn. While Nagel was leading, his teammate was there in second, but he got caught and passed by Febvre, who stormed into second position as Cairoli and Paulin were buried down outside the top 10. Bobryshev was once again a fast starter in fourth, but eventually found his way past the 47 of Waters, as did the 259 of Glenn Koldenoff, who got himself up in the fourth with that pass on the Australian. But the battle for the lead was decided here as Romain Febvre, after stalking Max Nagel for 12 laps, went through on lap 13. And the French crowd were on their feet, making as much noise as possible. Nagel came home in second, Bobryshev was third, but taking his first win in MXGP. Overall, what a great way to do it here in France. Nagel not able to respond, Febvre winning the race and the overall Grand Prix. And what was a great day for him, the French, and of course Yamaha Factory Racing Yamalu. Febvre wins the overall Grand Prix here then in France. Bobryshev on the podium for the first time in a while in second, Cairoli third, and he was 2 points clear of Nagel in fourth. The championship looks like this then. Nagel 19 clear now of Cairoli. DeSalle drops to third. Febvre climbs one place to fourth, and he is the man of the moment in MXGP. So Cairoli third, Red Bull KTM Factory Racing second, Team HRC, Evgeny Bobryshev, but the overall winner here this weekend in France, Romain Febvre, Yamaha Factory Racing, Yamalu. And what a reaction from the fans here this weekend. He gave them exactly what they came for, but Max Nagel continues to lead the championship for Red Bull Ice One Husqvarna Factory Racing.
The atmosphere speaks for itself. The past few GPs, we've seen you get closer and closer to this moment. Was it worth it?
Yeah, you know, it's amazing. It's to win the home GP, it's unbelievable. And already to win a GP, last week I won my first race, my first moto. It was unbelievable, and now it's a GP. So the crowd, it's amazing. It supports me a lot, and I will enjoy this moment for sure.
Congratulations, well deserved.